soon. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Llorente, is a player who's made great use of his versatility. He made his name as a defensive midfielder, of course, but he's done well in more advanced positions, wide and central areas. It'll be interesting to see what he ends up turning into. Number 10, possibly, you wouldn't rule that out.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Llorente. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Showing good feet. Llorente skims one in. Olise. Rabiot. Doué. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Played out to the right. Llorente with the cross. And then he won't reach that. Rabiot. Hernandez shifted upfield. And that has been cleared. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Saliba forwards and with intent. Doué. Doué tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Llorente. Llorente, gently done. Aim forwards.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tchouaméni, and it's played forward. Llorente. Pedri. Oyarzabal knocks it out wide. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Rodri. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz spread out to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Upamecano. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Koundé. And it's Rabiot. Hernandez crosses. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Great reaction! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Llorente, that's been drilled forward, gets it away. Rodri have it back and can go again. Olise, that's a nicely weighted pass. Doué. And here's Dembele, shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Dembele has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Fabian Ruiz. Oh, can he get onto this? Yamal. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. That's good play. Yamal's cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dembele. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rabiot. Doué. Dembele. It's Dembele! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Dembele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Laporte forwards and with intent. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. And it's played forward. Oyarzabal. Pedri! Goal! Spain!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Doué. Doué looking for options. And it's Doué. Doué stood his ground strongly. He is just caressing the ball. France suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Llorente carries the ball down the right. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Hernandez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Koundé, aim forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Laporte gently done. Llorente. France already trailing and we've barely begun. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. And the ball is out of play. Chouameni, Olise, Rabiot, Hernandez, Doué. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Pau Cook, that's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pedri. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Rabiot. Takes a shot!
Dembele really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba getting this one clear. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. There are a few waiting for it. Nico Williams, cross into the box. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Doué. Hernandez looking to get on the end of this. Nico Williams, now he's off and running. Koundé. Olise. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Hernandez. And here's Doué. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Doué. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Could be danger here. Doué. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Referee's given a throw. Rabiot. Dembele. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Laporte attempts a clearance. Rabiot. Olise. And here's Dembele. Chouameni. Koundé. Olise. Nice control. He's cut it out. Out of play for a throw. And it's Koundé. Very nicely done. And here's Dembele. Dembele, and he's gone backward here. Great defending, strong and determined. Here's a chance! Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Now it's Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Cucurella. Chance! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Saliba shifted upfield. Saliba played over towards the opposite flank. Hernandez aimed forwards. And here's Doué. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Yamal. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Nico Williams. Williams. Now it's Williams. Terrific save by Manuel. Olise. Doué. Doué, gently done. And that has been clubbed away. Yamal. Pedri looking to add to his goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Koundé, nicely aimed pass. And he thumps it clear. And it's Cucurella. And that is out of play. Koundé. Rabiot. Upamecano. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Llorente cuts out the pass. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Cleared away. Pedri plays it through. Mignon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Cucurella. Pedri. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yamal picks it up out wide. Llorente. And here's Yamal. And here's Pedri. Oh, yeah. Oh, they could. And he's following up. It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Koundé, aim forwards. Takes a shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Quality ball. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Rabiot. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Llorente. Laporte. Llorente shifted upfield. Upamecano tries to clear. Mbappe. Hernandez. Touré. Now it's Oyarzabal. Llorente. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. And it's Cucurella. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's come loose. Mignon trying to keep this in. Llorente. He's in plenty of space here. It's a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Doué, now he's off and running. Llorente. Rodri. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Upamecano. Chouameni. Saliba. Out to the left it goes. Doué. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Williams. He's through here. Williams! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Llorente. So who's he picking out? In by Llorente. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Olise. Olise. Oh, nice touch. And that has been cleared. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Pedri. Clearly not happy with that. Rabiot. Saliba. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Pedri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice looking ball. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Laporte shifted upfield. Cucurella. Cucurella. That's a sharp pass. Rabiot. Saliba looks to the other side. Olise. Oh, played through for the wide man. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Llorente forwards and with intent. That's a little off target. Rabiot. Chouameni. Saliba. Played towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Williams. And the shot! Chouameni gets rid without sophistication. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. And that's been repelled. Cucurella. Now here's the delivery. No, that's not going to find its target. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and...
Pedri! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Chouameni. Olise. Koundé. Olise. Chouameni. Rabiot. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Chouameni. Rabiot, and it's Hernandez. And here's Doué. Rodri can get it clear. Oh, smashing header! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Out of play for a goal kick. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella, gently done. Rabiot. Chouameni. Upamecano, aim forwards. Pedri. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Nico Williams, he's found a way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a good run down the right. Laporte, no, again there's no way through. Llorente. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Dembele. Chouameni. Saliba. Rabiot. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Now it's Doué. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Now it's Olise. And the shot! Saliba, gently done. Doué. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Joy, and the second half is off to a flyer. Oh, that is a bit special. France get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And here's Oyarzabal. Rabiot gets good distance on it. Doué. Hernandez. Doué. And here's Dembele. Chouameni. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Hernandez. Ball's gone out of play. Hernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Doué. Fabian Ruiz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Played out wide. Llorente. Cross to the back post. Koundé gets it away. Cucurella. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele. Yamal, aim forwards. Hernandez. And here's Doué. Close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Laporte with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe! It's Rabiot! Now it's Olise, looking for a decent ball in. Rodri clears it away. Defending of the desperate variety. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Mbappe. Laporte wins the duel this time. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, it's come loose. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Mbappe, that's a delicate pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is lovely.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Searching pass he's played there. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Chouameni. Looking here to chip it through. Now it's Olise. Llorente tries to clear. Olise. Oh, sweet feet. Dembele. Olise. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Spain are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Spain have somehow to break through, though. Nico Williams. Nico Williams played out towards the right wing. Oh, shooting chance! Rabiot. Olise. Chouameni. Koundé. Now it's Olise. And here's Olise. Olise's cross. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far. And he's heaved it away. And here's Olise. Goes for a shot! Unai Simon sends that a long way. And it's Rabiot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Across it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hernandez played back in. Chouameni. Llorente. Yamal. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Oyarzabal. Out towards the flank. And here's Llorente. And here's Oyarzabal. Olise. Olise shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Nico Williams going full steam ahead down the left flank. We can get that clear. Rodri. Can he latch on to this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Played towards the other side. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Tries a measured ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's been taken short. Pedri. And it's hoisted clear. Nico Williams. Williams. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Upamecano played out to the left flank. Hernandez. Hernandez looking for a run-up. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Pedri. Oyarzábal spread out to the left. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Rabiot. Tchouaméni shifted upfield, played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Now the delivery. Al Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Cucurella. Up towards the front line. Tchouaméni. And here's Dembele. Now it's Oyarzábal. Now it's Pedri. Nico Williams. Koundé. Aim forwards. Nico Williams. Llorente. Kubasi. Al Kubasi, gently done. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rabiot. Hernandez. Driven forward. Oh, this is a great position. That's an excellent interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mikel Oyarzábal. Nico Williams. Oh, well measured. Now it's Williams. Lovely bit of skill. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cucurella crosses. Upamecano gets it clear.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, this looks sharp.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nico Williams. And that is a little undercooked. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Llorente. And here's Yamal.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Succumbs to the pressure. Llorente. Kubasi. Rodri. Has a look and plays it forward. Upamecano makes the interception. Hernandez. Rabiot. Hernandez. He's gone direct here. Cucurella. And it's Dembele. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Pedri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Olise. Koundé. Now it's Olise. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. Doué. Hernandez. France are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here. Goes for the shot!
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oyarzabal looks to get on the end of this. Great defending, strong and determined. Olise.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. Koundé. Olise. And it's played forward.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Here's Oyarzabal. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Hernandez. And here's Doué. And it's Hernandez. And here's Doué. France to make one last surge forward. That's a good ball. Olise! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Pedri. Tries a deft little ball. And he's straight offside. Upamecano, Rabiot, Upamecano, Chouameni, over to the left, and he cuts out the supply. Can he get onto this? Doué, that's really well cleared. France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think some
Decent chance!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Unai Simon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Williams. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in. Nice interception, well timed. Dembele.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Olise chooses to go cross-field.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves it.
And he has been fouled there. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. That'll be a throw. France making consecutive changes here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Cucurella. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Played into space out wide. Williams. Olise.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Chouameni forwards and with intent. Barcola. And here's Barcola. They need to get it in quick. And they can counter here. Driving forward. Pedri. Pedri played out to the left flank. Nico Williams chips it through. Oyarzabal. Cleared without complication. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
France didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander d'applaudir bien fort tous les bénévoles qui ont participé à l'organisation de ce match.